Okay, guys, as you can see in front of me, I think the legend of modern Speedsoft and Airsoft, Bert. And honestly saying, this is a kind of. I'm very happy to be here, Bert. Thank you for the hosting me here in Netherlands. And just I wanted to know. The question is, what is behind the Monk Customs idea, and how just you started? Can you share for me?
Of course, first of all, thank you for coming and flying over, coming to the Realstrike arena. I really appreciate that because I know you had some flights and stops before you were here. It started all as actually, I was an event organizer. From an event organizer, we had Corona, from Corona, but we started in that time, we already started with the sports PKB in 2018. And then, but there was just normal guns, and our first Monk build was actually a G&G, but then with a tank grip. And from the tank grip, that was the first thing that was needed for the sport, you know, that you could put a bottle on there. We evaluated that a little bit, and then the ESG came out of that. And from there on, everything that the sports need, we created it and we designed it, and everything for the competition. And that's actually a little bit the story why Monk Customs started. And then we wanted to put something like, get some personal touch in there, like everybody has a black one or a tan one. And I said, let's do it a little bit more gamish, and people like, when they game, they like to do some colors on there. And then there were some cuts, and then we put just a pink with splatters on there, and then Monk fingerprint was there. And the fingerprint was like, okay, this is a Monk, and let's continue. And from there on, we have the M adapter, we have the Vario. Well, the rest is a little bit from the last 4 years.
Yeah, nice. So I think for ordinary, let's say, airsoft players, the Monk is something like a Ferrari brand, let's say, if we compare to the automobile. So it's kind of very fast, and it's truly connected with the speed and Speedsoft. And where you get the ideas of the design?
Oh, that's something that I wake up in the morning on Monday morning, and I go to my crew and I say, okay, we take this one and we take this one and we make it that color. And I'm in the closet with all the colors, and I just pick the color and I pick this and I said, okay, let's do it like that, and then we put that. So it's an intuition, like the ones that we're making now are all one-of-one colors. So, and then we had some standard colors we had before, but then we stopped, and then we said, okay, we're not going to do the bodies anymore. On the moment we said that, everybody wanted to have bodies, so and then we said, okay, let's make it a little bit more exclusive. So every body that you have now, like this rosé gold, you only have one of one. So this is a special tan one with a rosé gold and a purple flake on there. That's only one in the world, and no second one. And that's where we're doing now a little bit more with Monk Customs. But yeah, the splatters, that's the fingerprint of Monk Customs.
Yeah, great. And so the all innovations, let's say R&D, research and development, are also here in the house, like in Netherlands.
Yes, everything is in our own house. So everything what you see with Monk Customs, the design, the machining, the drawing, the ideas, the packaging, the lasering, everything is in-house. So nothing is external. Then we have an amazing content group, a content team that's in-house too. So actually we are a little small family business with some good working people who are working for the company, but we are not that big. We are only, I think, 6-7 people big now. So and we do this whole machine. We do this with that amount of people.
And you use a lot of steel and aluminum, I think.
Only aluminum and nothing else. Only aluminum, and we had some nylon grips, but we stopped with that. And on the moment when we started, like, okay, let's go for the full aluminum. We only produce everything in aluminum, ultralight, a lot of cuts, and we want to have all the freedoms.
So I saw in your Instagram a lot of this, like a big machines, CNC, that just cutting the aluminum. It's something very interesting.
Yeah, it's the 5-axis. So we have 5-axis machines, and now we're working with a partner who's making the new auto barrels. So yeah, from now on we have everything in house to build more and more, and we want to develop every, let's say, 2 months. We want to bring a new product onto the market. with the end goal in a few years that you just can build from all separate parts. You can build your own, because we don't want to build a build. We want to supply the product so people can build their own build. Like we have the grip, we want to have the upper, you have the handguard, you have the outer barrel. So that's what we want to do. So you build your own build, and we give the colors, and we give the handguards, and we give the. So it's your build that you design, and we just give the parts that is needed.
It's a kind of personalized atelier when you want just to make the suit that will fit on you with 100%.
Exactly. That's the idea.
Yeah, great. And by the way, I see the Valor.
Yeah, the Valor.
Valor. Yeah, what's the idea behind it?
Oh, the idea from that is actually, you know the a normal Airsoft replica. It's if you have it, you need to have some muscles. Yeah. And what we wanted to do is like, okay, because a lot of people is when you talk about Monk Customs, it's about Speedsoft. Yep. But we are not only doing Speedsoft. You know, we're making grips for the normal Airsoft. And then we created a body to get into CQB. So not the milsim or something, just CQB, fast counter, but ultra light. So we created the Valor build, and it's with a drop stock, and that's a fast but really stable and ultralight body set that people love, because you don't have to carry 7 kilos or 8 kilos anymore, and the Valor is really CQB, it's built for CQB. And
I saw you during the free time that you assembling and disassembling some of the replicas, and yes. Can you recommend, or maybe you have like a HPS systems that you highly recommend, or you just they just exist?
Yes, no, we always like the engine. We say go for Polestar, because Polestar is for the Speedsoft, the brand where we only work with. So every build that we ever advise or build is always with the Polestar. The double solenoid is just the thing that works. It's just the thing that you want. Then you have the regulator. We always use the Wolverine and the Polestar, but since short we have the ESGR, we build our own regulator, so it's a built-in regulator into the grip, like I show you here. So this is the grip, and this part now is a regulator where you here can just adjust your PSI with your own Monk Customs gauge on there. Works perfectly. It needed some fine-tuning, but now it's completely fine-tuned. So yeah, that's now what everybody wants. So it's so for that I would go Polestar, and for a regulator I would go for the ESGR from Monk Customs. Yeah.
And what is your a primary market you are interested in?
You mean?
You mean the country? I mean country.
Oh, where I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Everybody who embraced the sport, everybody who embraced to want to create their own identity with. We have people on the field here. You don't have to see the person. If you know what gun he has, you know, that's him or that's him. So it's that thing. It's like identify yourself, because they have mask on, they have everything on, but on the gun you see, that's this player and that's that player. So, and that's a little bit cool to create. So yes, we are not the cheapest brand, but we're just not making mass production. So we try to do everything simple, and there's more man hour in this gun than in any other gun. But on the moment when you have that, so the idea is like when you start in the beginning with Speedsoft or SpeedQB, you have a dream. I think on the end, what we want is that your dream has to be once I want to play with that Monk, with that color, with that, and that's our goal. That's what we want actually.
Great. And I know that you also not concentrating on the guns, but also doing the adapters for the pistols.
Yes. The M adapters is again, it was. I don't know if you know the older M adapters where the mag was just straight like this. Yeah. So you had the M adapter, and then the mag was like that. So when the players were playing, they were bouncing against the bunkers. So that's why Monk created actually an M adapter that goes like that. So your mag is like that, so you can go low on the floor, and everything is designed for the sport. Everything is designed for the sport, and the M adapter is you see them. We have now the skeletonized. We have now the full colors. We try to make it in many colors as we can, but the most important thing is quality is the most important.
I think you're always connecting a feedback, because such kind of to have such kind of facts. You are just always listening, like active listening and passive listening, what the players do. And
Yes.
how they-
Yes, we are busy with some new projects where I cannot say too much, I will not say too much, but there are some new cool things coming on, pure design for the sport, and they will help you as a player to execute the sport, NSL or Speedsoft, on the highest level.
Good. I think not like many airsoft players, also from Kazakhstan, but we do enjoy. We have like some maybe 2 or 3 bodies and M adapters, and I hopefully that such kind of really happy customers will increase the number of it by the time and the sport that we are all playing.
It's I mean, we have many questions from Kazakhstan and the Eastern Europe side, and well, it's idiot the import fees for those countries. but again, I know they like what we do, and I like that they like what we do. So I hope somewhere in the future we will find a solution that is getting closer to them. I was very proud to see some big paintball players playing with monk things. So it's there, and that's important for us. And again, you identify yourself. You identify yourself with a monk, and this and we hope that we can do that many more times. I hope Kazakhstan is going to be a part of that.
And what do you think? Is it any possibility Speedsoft to be the Olympic Games?
Oof. That's I mean, you know what the problem is? I think this sport would fit perfectly in that. But you shoot people, and that's something that people just cannot switch in their head, because it's like, if people just could look at it like that's the cool thing, and we're really not shooting people. But I think because we shoot people, it will be hard. But let's make our own Olympics. You know, let's make our own Airsoft Olympics. I mean, that will be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I just waiting for when the big brands like Red Bull, for example, Nike or Adidas will come to the Speedsoft and will help us to promote the community to make it bigger and greater.
If those brands will adapt this sport and embrace the sport, and Nike, because we are trying to talk now with Nike, if we get 2 or 3 of those big brands who supports the sport, then we're going there. But again, Olympic I think is too far. But if we can get it already on a big level, like we're already in America, everybody knows the NSL. We are just this is our 3rd season. Yeah. So, and I think we're growing and we're making things as a stable platform. So I'm so happy if we can do like they do now next month next month. The globals. Next month we do the globals in America, and there is in America the paintballs, you know, the paintball championships, the world championships, 250 teams. Well, if we could do something like that in the upcoming 10 years, that would be amazing. That would be great. And never say no. Never say no. Let's see where it comes.
Okay. Thank you for creating the monk, for supporting the teams, as I know you are like a sponsor for many of the teams.
Yeah. No, thank you for coming again, and thank you for everybody in Kazakhstan and everywhere to support us. And if we can do something, please let us know. And I hope you're going to enjoy the next 2 days. And if you have any questions, just come to me, and I'm happy to help you. And
thanks. So guys, this was Bert from Monk. He's a legend, I think. Thank you, Bert. Thank you.